Ciao Pepo.
Ciao.
So we are lucky today having Pepo with us because he will explain to us what there is behind the scene of building up a fantastic tennis player, whatever. Because actually you build a tennis player actually from zero to top level, or not?
I try.
You try.
I try.
So actually we are talking about Pepo Clavet. He's working already more than 30 years as a coach, and before he was also a tennis player. He was coaching fantastic player, let's say, Tony Robredo, Feliciano López,
Francisco Clavet,
Clavet,
my brother.
Yes, your brother. Also your wife,
Virginia Ruano.
Also Verdasco,
Correcha,
and Karen Khachankov. So we are speaking with a big guy. So he's very respected on the circuit. And today we are here to ask something behind the scene, because what we want to know is that behind the bright lights of the players on the stage, behind there is person like him that is working every day on some small detail that makes the difference. So the first question for me is, the talent is in a player is not enough, you know that, because there is also hard work and there is many situations that the people doesn't know. So what you think that as a tennis player reach this level needs to be a good professional player, let's say?
Okay, as you said, talent is very important, but without work is nothing.
Okay.
So it's a combination of talent, and then you have to be really hungry about being there, about practice every day really hard, and then you have there the champion. But if you have to choose between talent and hard work, I would say hard work is more important.
If you have a 60% of talent and 40% hard work, it's better.
Yes.
Much better, because maybe
much better.
Yeah, you see many other players that has a good talent and they never achieved any results.
Yeah, and they can work really hard, but they have a limit and they will never be champions.
Very good. So second question is, every coach has a own philosophy, own way how to coach from any aspect, like technical, psychological. Also, preparation is very important, hard work. But for you, which is your philosophy?
For me, the main thing to be a very good coach is to be a very good psychologist. Because every player is different, so you cannot treat everybody the same. I mean, you have to get to know your player. For example, my brother was completely different than Feliciano López, so they were completely different persons. So this is the main thing: to know how is your player, to know very good your player, and from there you start working with him or with her.
Okay.
But if you want to work the same way with everybody, it's not working for sure.
For sure, reading the behavior or what can help the player become a better player is what I see is mainly the job outside of the court. Because I see you, I mean, with Karen, and that you are creating a very beautiful environment. So very friendly, very easygoing. This helps also the player to approach the match also with a good mood.
But this, as I said before, Karen is a very open person. He likes to talk to everybody. He likes to be with people around. So with him is everything easy. He likes to play cards, to play petanca, to play something. And then he forgets about tennis a few hours, and then when he goes on court, he is really professional. But if I do this, for example, with my brother before, he was also thinking about tennis. Maybe he didn't like petanca so much. He didn't like, sometimes we played cards, but okay. So as I said before, it depends on the player, but now, for example, for Karen, this is very important, and to have fun off court, and then on court, and this is really professional.
Yes,
he really loves
so
tennis.
we can say that the mental part, especially now, because the players are playing very often, is very important to keep the mood light, let's say.
Because season is very long. I mean, you travel now from here. Now, for example, tomorrow we go to Marsella, one week, then we come back indoor tournament. Yeah. Then next week we come here to Doha, outdoor tournament. Then it's Dubai. Then we fly to LA to play there. So it's every week. So sometimes I see some players, I mean, because they have their character, but to think that they have to be so serious 15 years of their careers every week like this is sometimes very stressful. What I mean? They need to relax. I think they need to have fun also, because it's important, I think, to to disconnect sometimes, you know.
Yes, and yesterday we were talking with Grigor Dimitrov when he was playing with Karen. What I noticed from outside is who is playing in the tournament, he build up a kind of family between the players, become very friendly. So also stay away from the family is very difficult. This is also another aspect that sometimes we don't think about it, because it's always, you know, they have to be always perfect on the court. But behind also the family, I mean, who is married like Karen, that Karen has 2 kids now, beautiful kids, and a wonderful wife. So how they combine. So also the family play a big role in the tennis player.
For Karen, is the main thing is the family. I mean, Veronica is unbelievable wife and supporting him all the time. And yesterday we were having lunch together to see how many days, for example, Karen sees his kids, you know, and okay, it's 1/3 of the year, so it's tough for him also. I mean, he's missing them all the time because he's a good father, but the main thing for him is family, and there he has the base of his life, you know, basically, and he's very lucky to have this lovely family.
But for you also, the family is very
difficult. For me it's also very tough. For me it's also very tough. I've been traveling full time many years, but now luckily we are 2 coaches in the team, so I have my weeks off, and then I enjoy family.
Another question, during the match there is a key point, okay, that most of the big players they are able to use it, because when there is a lot of pressure during the match, the big player, as you told me, they transform this as they want to play harder, and they do it. Which is the difference between one big player and one player, let's say, in the key point of the match? Which is the difference? Which is the difference of behavior there?
The big difference is that the best player, they play their best tennis in the key moments of the match. This is unbelievable. Okay. Because now you see Sinner, how he plays in the break points, or when he has one, he's serving and he has 15-40, and then he plays unbelievable serve, and maybe 2 aces or 1 winner. And this is the difference. And sometimes I miss that they don't, or the players don't see how important is 1 point. You know, even the level is very high. You know, I mean, they all serve 220 first serve, 180 second serve, 70% first serves. So when you have a break point and you have the chance to play, for example, even if it's the first game of the match, that means if you break, maybe it's a set. So, at this point, if you can play and the guy doesn't play ace, try to play a very good point, because maybe you already won the first set. You never know, but it's a good chance. And sometimes I see, no problem, I play like normal point. It's normal point, but it's a key point, you know. So this is the big difference between the really good players and the champions and the rest. And that's why also was very good to see players like Roger or Novak or Rafa playing against each other, because they were very good. And when in these key moments of the match they played, I mean, they were beast, you know, all of them beast. And that's why they played so good matches and so long matches, and unbelievable.
Yeah, because I mean, also Nadal, you were close because you were collaborating also with this team,
the academy,
with them, the academy. And what I noticed yesterday, I saw a video on Instagram. It was Roger Federer was speaking and say, the big champion is not who is winning always. Is a big champion is when he's going ahead, losing, and go and try to find a way how to be stronger. The next step, let's say, for them is very important to have average of intention in pursue a kind of career. So my question is, on the court, your play, I mean, we have a kind of methodology, okay? When the player is on the court during the match, they have a kind of, let's say, mental dynamic there to follow, or is like, I do there, I hit just strong. Because Karen, he told me one time, he say, we are playing differently from the point of the match. For example, if you are under in the score, or you are up to the score, you play differently. This is true, or?
For example, in the teams, Karen has his own psychologist, so the routines before the point, he knows what he has to do. And after, the tactical thing is that when we talk, because we have a preparation before the match, this is a preparation before the match, because basically we know, I mean, they know each other very well. Also, everybody knows Karen. I mean, it's like, But we talk like a little bit before the match, and after, during the match, we have to see how the situation is.
Okay.
And then we go from there also, because some people can change something when they play against Karen.
Okay.
Or maybe Karen can change something. So there are many steps, before the match, during the match, how is the score? So if the match is going good, we don't say only come on, keep doing the same.
Yeah.
But if something need to be changed, then we talk during the match. So there are so many things there that it's not only before the match; it's also during the match this day, how the player is feeling this day, how the score is going this day. Because all of a sudden you can be 3 love up or 3 love down, one break, a stupid break there. So it's many things to
So Pepo,
analyze.
If you want to suggest to someone here, which is the mentality that you should have step into the court, whatever, any level.
Positive. All the players are very negative. Be positive. Talk to yourself. Positive way. Come on, vamos, dabei, die. Because you know what? In every week there is only one player who wins. In Grand Slam there are 128, so 127 they lose. So that's the point. Normally you lose.
Everybody loses.
Only one win. So and I think tennis players in general, they only see when they make the mistakes. They make, for example, 10 very nice forehands and they miss one, and they how can I miss this forehand? And they don't realize that they just made unbelievable 10 forehands before. Or in the serve the same. They serve very good. 6 serves, unbelievable first serve, and then they make. They make a mistake in the first serve, and play second serve. It's no problem. What is the problem? No, but no, I can. No. In general, they are very perfectionist. Sometimes too much, and the team is there to support and to give them positive energy. Sometimes it's not easy because you are only receiving these problems when sometimes there are not such a big problem. So this is the main thing, to be positive and to keep trying, because hard work is always paying off.
Yeah, so the mentality is mostly about the expectation, let's say. If you are able to manage your expectation before the match, because if there is high expectation, always you expect from you that you never do mistakes, but it's impossible.
No, this is impossible. The mistake is always going to be there.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yes. Last question.
Como last question? This is, you already asked me 3 more. You told me 2 more.
Excuse me.
Vamos, Ángel, tenemos que ir.
Stay calm. From the tactical part, or technical part?
No, tactical.
Tactical, let's go for tactical, okay. Which kind of, there is a kind of golden rule for the tactical, or is the different tactical approach on the match in general? So you prepare in advance?
Well, as I said before, the players know each other very well. So I like to say I love chess, and now tennis is becoming a chess game.
Okay.
Chess game. When you serve, you have white pieces. When you return, you have black pieces.
Okay.
So from there we start. All the players know each other very well. So I cannot say to Karen, even knowing that the guy, doesn't return very well. Serve and volley all the time, because he's not going to do it. He likes to play from the baseline. Maybe he can do against this player a little bit more often, but the main game is there, and it's only small details depending on who you play against that you can adjust a little bit. And that's the preparation before the match. We talk like 10 minutes about it, and then, as I said also before, during the match we have to adjust how is the situation, because if Karen won the first set 6-2, let's keep doing the same. But probably the guy is going to change something, because he lost 6-2.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, it's like a chess game. It's very nice because it's very tactical, and now it's getting tougher and tougher, because all the guys are very strong physically. Yeah. They are taller than before. Now average, they are 190, 180, 195. It's unbelievable. Yeah. The way they move also when they are so tall is unbelievable. So it's like every time more and more difficult to be there, and the difference is really small.
So for the modern tennis, which is the most important skill that a good tennis player should have?
Serve.
Serve.
Easy answer, serve.
Cataplasma.
Cataplasma.